Welcome back to another class of desktop troubleshooting. Guys, I'm Manjeet Rawat, your online instructor, and in this class I'm going to help you to understand about most common issues related to desktop. Not only the desktop, if any problem occurred with our laptop, workstation or server, so definitely these common issues and solution can help you to resolve the problem related to our infrastructure. So let me help you to understand about what are the common issues that mostly we are facing in our day-to-day activity. So I'm moving myself to desktop screen that I can show you the common issues and solution. But before that, if you are new on my YouTube channel, if you are watching my video first time, do subscribe because Teach Me Cloud is a single technical training based YouTube channel that give you 100% live practical based videos. Now we are on page of our desktop. I hope you guys are able to see my screen. I have already mentioned the list of most common issues related to desktop. The first issue, the first and really important issue of any desktop, user unable to access internet. This is the common problem and I hope you guys are aware about. Second issue, how to resolve the system slow performance, which is common issue again. Resolve issues related to the BSOD, blue screen of death, how to configure RAID system. This is also mandatory for every system administrator. We must need to know about the procedure how to configure RAID system by using hardware RAID and software RAID. Map network drive disconnected, user unable to put our data, user unable to download the data because he is unable to see the map network drive, display disconnected. Outlook not working, like for example you install Outlook application on your desktop and unfortunately you are not able to open the Outlook. So how we can resolve it, we'll also discuss about the cause of not working. Getting a PIPA after manual IP address. Sometimes what happen, whenever we configure manual IP address in our Ethernet, after configuring the manual IP address, still you are getting the PIPA IP address. So we'll discuss about why these types of problem occurred once you configure the manual IP address, why a PIPA come into the picture. We'll talk about the cause and also we'll give you the solution how we can resolve if you are facing issues like this. So what are the points that you need to do to resolve this problem. Login server unavailable, like you know that you are using client operating system and you are trying to open your client computer with the help of Active Directory user. Whenever we provide the user ID and password and hit enter, it display login server not available. Please coordinate with your administrator. Next one, domain join error means client unable to join domain controller from work group. So we'll also discuss about the solution, what are the points that you need to keep in your mind, and how to access network printer, the last and very important problem or issues related to the desktop. So guys, these problems are not only related to the desktop engineer, means if you are working as a system administrator, senior system administrator, so it's our responsibility, we need to know about the procedure to resolve it. I'm going to start from the very basic, already created multiple virtual machines to show you the proper practical how we can resolve the problem. So let's start with user unable to access internet, most common problem, right? User unable to access the internet. Let me help you to understand, guys. Try to understand. Now we have a two different method to access internet. Like I'm talking about the wired network, right? If you are using wired network, then definitely you must need to use different way to resolve this problem. And in case of wireless, maybe you need to use different like a procedure to resolve the problem related to the no internet access. Multiple machines are connected to each other. These all machines are connected with same switch, right? These machines are connected with same switch, and unfortunately most of machines are able to access internet, but one, like as a PC5 for example, PC5 not able to access the internet. So first of all you need to know about the cause why PC5 unable to access the internet. So what are the steps required? Talk about the solution. So you must need to describe or you must need to resolve this problem step by step. The first, troubleshooting no internet on client PC, right? This is the problem, no internet on client PC. This is the problem and we are responsible to resolve it. The first step, if you are getting, like if you are not able to access the internet on, you are not able to access internet on any computer, other machines are able to communicate, other machines are able to access internet. So first step, open CMD, right, and type ipconfig. You need to type ipconfig. Once you type the ipconfig, if you are getting the IP address based on APIPA, if APIPA IP address come into the picture, which is started from 169.254.1.10, it could be anything, right? Because you also need to know about the range of APIPA IP address. The range of APIPA IP address, range of APIPA automatic IP address assigned started from 169.254.0.0 to 169.254.255.254, right? This is the IP address, not 0, started from 1. This is the range of APIPA IP address. It means that if your system is getting APIPA range of IP address, it means that your machine is not able to communicate with DHCP, or maybe we don't have enough IP address available in the DHCP pool, so DHCP unable to provide you IP address. This is first step. Second step, remove network cable and connect to other PC. Other PC or laptop, only for the testing purpose that your cable is working properly or not, right? It will identify if the problem occurred with your application driver or Ethernet card, then definitely other machine will get the access of internet by using the same network cable. If the second machine that you are going to connect with the same network cable, if the second machine is also not able to access internet, then what you need to do? You need to coordinate with the internal IT, ask internal IT, right, to check network cable from client side to the backend of our switch. Number 4, if everything is okay, cable connected properly, we have enough space in the DHCP pool, still we are not able to get the IP address, so we have another option that you need to use, like as you just need to proceed update Ethernet driver, right? You have to update Ethernet driver. It's our responsibility. We need to update the Ethernet driver. Is all right? You have to update the drivers, and after the updating the driver, if you are getting same problem like you are not able to access internet, so next another important part you can use, like you need to identify the Ethernet is working properly or not. I'm talking about the health of Ethernet card. So basic steps required, you need to use loopback address, right? I hope you aware about the loopback address. I'm talking about 127.0.0.1, right? This is the loopback address basically used to check the health of our Ethernet. Basic steps required, open CMD and type ping space 127.0.0.1. If you are getting reply, then definitely your NIC card is working fine. But if you are getting a PIPA, if you are getting a kind of RTO request timeout or destination host unreachable or ping failure, it means that you must need to change your Ethernet, right? You need to replace your Ethernet. Final step, if everything is okay, still we are not able to get internet access, the final step you need to use uninstall driver, uninstall NIC card driver and install it again. These all steps required to resolve the problem related to the no internet access. So guys, these points we need to implement in case of wired network. And let's talk about the wireless network. The meaning of wireless network, all the devices are connected with the Wi-Fi connection, means Wi-Fi access provider, and all the machines like the laptop, desktop, computer, tablet are connected with the same machine, right? All the machines are connected via wireless. Now think about, if any machine like PC1 unable to access internet. Everything is okay, display connected with your Wi-Fi, but you are not able to get the access of any website. So basic steps required, again open ipconfig, right? Once you execute the command of ipconfig, it will provide you the IP address that you are currently getting. If it is related to 169.254.1.10, it means that your system contain the IP address of APIPA, and in case of APIPA IP address, we are not able to access the internet. Basic reason you are getting APIPA IP address, maybe not enough IP address in pool. This is one of important reasons. Second, maybe your MAC address blocked by access point. Maybe your network address, MAC address blocked. Number third, what you need to do, maybe you are giving wrong pin. You are giving wrong pin to connect. These all are the steps you need to follow in case of resolving the problem related to the no internet. So guys, I hope you are able to understand, and definitely these steps will help you to resolve the problem of no internet access. Let me move to another part, how to resolve system slow performance, which is common issue, which is really important for every system administrator, senior system administrator, or desktop troubleshooting engineer. So second solution, solve system slow performance. Okay, system slow performance. In this case, you must need to know about the cause of why your system getting really slow. The first and important part, check the specification, check configuration of PC, like as a RAM or other hardware like hard disk, processor and all. Second important part, you have to check available space in operating system drive, right? In the C drive, how much space available? If you don't have enough space, like you are able to find only 10 gig or 12 gig of space available in our C drive or operating system drive, you have to delete some temporary files. So I'm going to guide you about how we can resolve it, because this is really important. You must need to know about the practical. I'm going to connect with my desktop and give you the proper solution. If you're getting a slow performance in your computer, then definitely these steps will help you. Right now we are on page of Windows 11, and let me check how much space available in my computer C drive. So we have enough space, like 40 gig, 41.5 gig space available in my C drive, and I'm going to delete some temporary files from our computer. So first of all, you need to open run and type %temp% and hit enter, and we are able to find another page. This is the page that contain the temporary file of current user account, the current user that you are using, the entire files. Let me check the space that consumed by temporary file of user, 108 MB, right? Sometime if you are not going to delete for 3 months or 4 months, then definitely it will consume like more than 5 GB, 10 GB space. So it's mandatory to delete the temporary file of your current user within 10 days, within 15 days or 30 days, as per the usage of your computer. I'm going to delete it. Yep, I don't want to continue with this temporary file. We successfully deleted, and we added 100 MB of space in our machine. Second, you need to type temp. This is another temporary file, and let me check the capacity of this temporary file. Up to 20 MB space available in this temporary file, and this temporary file is basically for entire computer, means Windows temporary file. I am going to select all and delete it. Select all and delete it successfully. And one more point you can use, Windows plus R, execute prefetch, right? This is another important, or you can also consider these all are also type of temporary file. You just need to select all the folders, files and delete it. Temp, percentage temp and prefetch, these three different commands can help us to delete the temporary file from our computer. Second important part, open this PC. This is another way to resolve the problem of system slow performance. Type software distribution folder, right? Open software distribution folder and select downloads, and you have to delete all the files and folders which are available in software distribution folder, right? So these three important options that we need to follow. Apart from these steps, you can just open CMD and type clean mgr, right? Once you type the clean mgr, it will open the clean disk cleanup wizard. You need to select all the folders which are available, 458 MB of files that contained by this cleanup, and I'm going to click OK and delete all the files. 4 to 5 different steps required to make a space in our C drive. One more point just wanted to describe, like you are working on any Windows based operating system, and unfortunately your system contain lots of application, install lots of application. Some of application you are not going to use on daily basis, you are not no usage of some applications. In this situation, please identify the application that you are not using on regular basis, select the application and try to remove it. Basic funda like remove all unwanted application that you are not using on daily basis. This is another method that helps us to resolve the problem related to system slow performance. Alright, one more option just need to follow. Type sysdm.cpl, it will redirect you on the page of our system properties. Increase and manage the virtual memory. Open system properties, go to advanced performance, then setting, then advanced again, and this is the virtual memory panel. By default, it is set on automatic. Do you want to configure it manually? So we have a range 47,757 MB of space, approximately 57 GB space available in our virtual memory. Means you don't want to consume the entire space, so you just need to decide the limit, like starting from 2000 to maximum I wanted to utilize 20 GB of space in virtual memory. So you just need to provide minimum and maximum, initial and maximum limit, and that will also help us to save some space in our operating system drive. So guys, these all steps you need to use in case of resolve. These all steps are required to resolve the issues related to the system slow performance. How many points we completed so far? We completed user unable to access internet, how to resolve system slow performance, and the last one is resolve BSOD. Let's try to understand about how we can resolve the issues related to the blue screen of death, right? The another important part, how we can resolve the problem related to the BSOD. This is another important and common issue related to the desktop. Your system is getting blue screen of death, right? Your system is getting blue screen of death. How it's look like? If you are using latest version, definitely you are using Windows 10 or Windows 11 operating system. Windows 11 BSOD, blue screen of death. How it's look like? It look like this, like we are able to find this. This is the BSOD, blue screen of death. As a system administrator, how we can resolve this problem? Very basic steps required. You are able to find the QR code. Very first step, we will also discuss about the cause why BSOD come into the picture. So to resolve this problem, first of all, just scan this QR code. It will redirect you on the page of solution, especially basically Microsoft Help and Support. And over Microsoft Help and Support, it will provide you the information about how we can, what are the cause of BSOD and how you can resolve the problem. This is the first step. Try to understand about the cause of BSOD, right? Cause of BSOD. Number one, recent hardware changes. Recent hardware changes, this is the cause of our BSOD. Any Windows update, right? Any Windows update. If any latest update like Windows update, security update, graphic update happen with your computer, so again maybe this is the another part of BSOD, another cause of BSOD. And virus, the one of important issues related to virus in operating system are hard disk drive. Number 4, more bad sector. Yes, more bad sector in HDD. This is also cause of BSOD, right? So these all are the points that you can consider as a cause of BSOD, and let's try to understand about the solution. So solution of BSOD, blue screen of death, you always start from scan QR code that display on BSOD and follow the steps. Number 2, open PC in safe mode, right? You must need to open system safe mode with networking, right? Multiple options are available that we can use to open our computer. Safe mode with networking, safe mode with command prompt, and DSRM mode. So you must need to log in your machine with safe mode. So what exactly happen in this case? It is also considered as a clean boot, right? It is also considered as a clean boot, means we are not going to log in our machine. We are not going to utilize any kind of third party driver or application to turn on our computer. Only the software, Microsoft related applications can help us to turn on our computer. Next, let's talk about the another important part. So next really important option are steps required to resolve this problem, like as the main issues. Unplug all peripheral from desktop, right? You need to unplug all peripheral from desktop like keyboard or mouse or printer or any kind of peripherals connected with your machine. You just need to remove and disconnect all the peripheral and try to turn on it. If you are able to access, you are able to turn on your machine in normal mode, then definitely it is related to the problem related to the peripheral or any kind of hardware that you recently changed, right? Then if everything is okay, you have already utilized all the steps, but unfortunately we are not able to resolve the problem, then re-image our operating system. You need to uninstall and install the operating system. These all are the steps required to resolve the problem related to the BSOD. I hope you guys are okay with the solution of blue screen of death, right? So let's talk about another important part, how to configure RAID, which is really important for us. We must need to know about the procedure how to configure RAID system. Configure RAID and know about the RAID system, right? This is really important for us. And these top 10 you can also consider as a questions, and these all are the common issues that you need to that you will face in case of our day-to-day activity. So basically RAID is categorized in two different parts. One is hardware RAID and the second one is software RAID, right? Hardware RAID and the another one is software RAID. Hardware configure with the help of BIOS. By using the BIOS setting, we are able to configure hardware RAID, and software RAID use third party software to configure RAID system, right? To configure RAID system. These all are the steps are required, means one RAID system, the hardware RAID system you can configure using hardware, means BIOS, And software RAID always use third-party application like OpenFiler, NetApp, WinBackup. These tools can help us to configure the RAID. Talk about the different types of RAID system that we have. The first one is RAID 0, RAID 1, RAID 5, RAID 6 and RAID 10. Okay, so these all are the RAID system that you can use and configure. RAID 0 contain two important features like as a spanned volume and stripe volume. RAID 1 considered as a mirror volume. RAID 5 single parity. RAID 6 considered as a dual parity. The meaning of dual parity, if any two hard is damaged, although we are able to revert back the data. RAID 10, which is combination of RAID 0 and RAID 1. This is the combination of RAID 0 and RAID 1 considered as a RAID 10. I hope you guys are okay with the concept of RAID system. Number 4 we completed, and let's talk about the map drive disconnected. So what exactly happened with map drive disconnected? This is really important for us. We must need to know about the use cases of this RAID system. Map drive disconnected. So first of all, you need to know about how many methods we have to set up our RAID system. This is our server, or you can say that file server, right? N number of clients are available, multiple clients are available in the environment, and all the clients are connected to the same network like this. All the clients are connected in same network. You created one folder and shared this folder with permission, and same folder you need to access and map for permanent. Manual mapping, this is considered as a manual mapping. Second, map using GPO, group policy object. So I am going to show you the steps how we can achieve this particular task. I am going to open my virtual machines that I created. Multiple virtual machines are available. I am going to create one folder and try to map with our client machine. So basic steps required. This is our server 2019. I am going to log in server 2019. I haven't installed anything, Active Directory or other services. And let me open this PC. And create one folder. So like I am going to create one folder with name of data and put some files in this particular folder. This is test file. Back, right click on folder, go to the properties, sharing, advanced sharing, permission, and I am going to permit for everything in full control. And let me check the IP address that I am getting. CMD ipconfig 192.168.1.15. I am going to open my base machine, /192.168.1.15, hit enter. Provide username and password. This is the manual method to map our drive. access. We are able to find data. Right click on your folder and click map. Select drive later and finish it. We successfully map one drive with name of data, and this is for permanent. No need to connect and disconnect again. Means this is the manual step you need to follow in case of disconnecting, but it is applicable for permanent. Means we are able to access this particular file if our file server is turned on. So guys, these all are the points that we completed. I hope you guys are okay. These 5 different parts we completed, and the remaining 5 different part will cover in part 2. Please prepare yourself. Do subscribe here on Teach Me Cloud YouTube channel, because Teach Me Cloud is a single technical training YouTube channel that give you 100% live practical based video. We'll connect in next part. Tomorrow we'll share or upload second part of this particular video. Take care guys. Bye bye. Do subscribe.